Welcome to my presentation on Learning Management Systems, or LMSs. My name is Parker Foster, and I'll be the presenter for today's presentation. What is an LMS? A learning management system is a shell that's used to provide a blended, a virtual, or a flipped classroom. The learning that happens using an LMS can be self-directed or student-directed, instructor-facilitated, or both. An LMS, you can find the LMS online. It is usually a software. The first LMS that I'm going to be comparing today is Google Classroom, made by Google for Education. Google Classroom. Looking at the top row in the table that is highlighted teal, we can see the information related to the Google Classroom. We can see that Google Classroom offers a free version, and they also offer a paid version. It is a cloud network and is proprietary. They have a help center where you can go for tech support. It is Google-based, making it somewhat easy to adapt to if you are used to Google resources. Training includes free online courses that also lead to online certification. Built-in tools include Gemini AI and others. There is no true discussion section in Google Classrooms, but there is a groups section where students or teachers students can communicate with each other for discussion like conversations. There is an area to create a quiz, and you can grade the quizzes and assignments on Google Classroom. You can do video meetings through Google Meeting, set up through the Google Classroom. And the learner analytics are only available for the paid version of Google Classroom, but they are available. The overall advantages for Google Classroom are that it's free for basic Google education. It incorporates some AI for free. There's free online trainings and certifications, and you do not need an IT department to incorporate this within the school. Disadvantages for Google Classroom include learner analytics only being available if you pay. There's no true discussion area or discussion assignment area. AI incorporation is limited based on the free or paid plan that you have gotten. And it's not a complete learning management system. It doesn't have all the same uses or parts of an LMS that the following three that I'll be talking about today will have. The second learning management system is Canvas through Instructure. Looking at the Canvas section that is highlighted in the teal color, we can see that Canvas also has a free version as well as a paid version. This is also cloud-based, but it's open source, so anyone can access it as long as they are able to apply the information to their systems or backgrounds. Tech support available is Canvas support. The ease of use, Canvas was a common LMS used once the COVID-19 pandemic fell during the 2020 year, leading to a lot of people having familiarities with Canvas already. Training for Canvas includes paid certification courses online, where you pay to become a certified Canvas instructor. There's over 500 plus partners, which include built-in tools such as Canva, Microsoft, Google, etc. There is a discussions board assignment area, and there's a separate groups area where instructors can group students that are working in a group project together, and they all have access to the same resources that other students in the class may not have access to. This also allows for students to communicate via email to their other group members without bothering every single student in the class or having to find the student's specific email addresses. There is a quiz creation area in Canvas as well as a speed grader. So you can go in, tell Canvas the correct answers to the quizzes, and it'll automatically grade them once students have submitted quizzes. Video meetings are available through Microsoft Teams meetings. You can set them up through Canvas and link them. And the learner analytics are only available for the paid version only, but they are available. Advantages to Canvas include the ability to use it for free until 500 megabytes are used. It is an open source. They have 500 plus partners. And the speed grader is also an advantage for cutting down on time needed to grade assignments. Disadvantages for Canvas include the learner analytics only being available if you pay for them. It can be an overwhelming amount of new information to learn at once with the 500 plus different partners and different things that you can do within Canvas. It can be difficult to learn. You must pay to become a certified Canvas educator, and Canvas does their contracts in multi-year contracts, meaning if a school wanted to test out Canvas for one school year, they most likely will be included in a longer contract, and if they decide not to use it after the first year, then they would just have to keep the contract around. The third learning management system is Schoology by PowerSchool. Schoology, as you can see in the teal section of the table, it is a quote-based learning management system. So you reach out to Schoology or the PowerSchool, the company that makes Schoology, and they will give you a quote on how much Schoology would be for your specific school, depending on the number of educators, the number of students, the number of other faculty members using it, and etc. This is also a cloud system, but it is proprietary. The tech support includes the PowerSchool community. The PowerSchool community is a webpage where you can have access to lots of different resources to use Schoology or troubleshoot different problems you're having. It is somewhat difficult to incorporate within your school as it requires an IT department to incorporate it, but overall it has a similar interface as of the Google Classroom and Canvas. There are free articles online for anyone to read to learn how to incorporate Schoology within their school, as well as onboarding training that is paid for when you buy the Schoology LMS itself. There are built-in tools such as AI. There's a lesson planner where you put in the information and it'll create a lesson for you. There is also a workflow and also assessment creation, so they can create assessments based off of the content input. There are both small and whole class discussion opportunities. The quiz tools include the PowerSchool assessment, which is included with the Schoology LMS purchase. You can set up video meetings through Microsoft Teams or Google Meeting through Schoology. And their learner analytics are tracked through something called mastery tracking, which is included with the Schoology LMS purchase. The advantages to Schoology include it being compatible with both Microsoft and Google, the free resources available online for anyone to access, the AI incorporation within the LMS, the PowerSchool community, the PowerSchool assessment, PowerSchool analytics, and more. There's just a lot of support from PowerSchool itself and different areas to go to find the specific information you need for the specific things you're doing, such as assessing student work or looking at analytics. Disadvantages for Schoology include it being a quote-based payment for each school. There is no real easy way to guesstimate how much it'll be for each school or district to use Schoology, leading to every school needing to reach out to Schoology separately to get a quote. It can be costly to set up, as you will need an IT department if your school or school district does not already have a well-developed IT department. This could lead to additional hiring needs or systems to be put in place for Schoology to work. And there's also been some reported technical difficulties of Schoology and just general difficulty with accessing stuff online. The fourth and last LMS that I'll go over today is Synergy by EduPoint. Down at the bottom, we can see in the teal boxes, Synergy. Synergy is also a quote-based learning management system. It is also cloud and proprietary based. There is a customer resource center where you can go, where it has frequently asked questions and other resources to get help if you need help with tech. Similar to Schoology, it requires an IT department, but they also have something called EDU Cloud, which can act as an online form of an IT department, which can help with easing the need of a whole IT department. Trainings available through free webinars, and they also have online trainings you can pay for. The built-in tools primarily include or consist of Microsoft, Google, Oracle, and Instructure. Instructure being the company that makes Canvas. There is multiple ways to do discussions. They have the discussion boards. You can do discussions through a school or through a school group, such as if there is a club, they can make specific groups for the club, and the clubs can discuss one amongst themselves rather than it needing to be tied to a specific teacher or a specific class. There are quiz creation tools, and you can also connect standards with them. So you can make sure that you're aligning your assessments and assignments with the standards that you are teaching and going over in the unit. And Learner Analytics is also available using their deep analytic system. The advantages of Synergy include the EDU cloud, leading to less IT work needed if you want to implement it, the free webinars online for use, the student view and teacher view, leading to a student-centered interface for accessing information and a teacher-based interface for interacting, and having the standards be able to be linked to graded assignments. Some disadvantages of Synergy include the quote-based payment for each school. Having no AI chat agent on the website made it a bit difficult to locate different information on the website compared to the other three that all had an AI chat agent. It can be time consuming to learn the new information and systems of it. And there's also some confusion with the with the Synergy learning language, or the Synergy learning management systems, such as Moodle and Totera. So Moodle and Totera are two other types of LMSs that are created by a company called Synergy Learning, but the Synergy LMS is created by not Synergy Learning. It can just become complicated and confusing. These are all the references that I used in the presentation today. I hope you have learned something new about learning management systems.